Back tonight here on In Focus, Police Minister Senzo Mchunu says more police officers will be hired for the O.R Tambo district in the Eastern Cape as a first step to combat organised crime in the region. Later, national intervention and TRT units will be deployed and an acting head of crime intelligence will be appointed to strengthen these units. Mchunu was addressing a meeting of various stakeholders in Mthatha after being informed about the alarmingly high rate of crime in the region. Newzroom Afrika's Ntsiki Nohiya reports.
In a hall filled to capacity, traditional leaders, mayors, non-profit organizations and business owners told the minister, national and provincial commissioners that crime is orchestrated by convicted criminals behind bars and successfully executed outside prison.
iyaziwa into yoba abantu abasewellington ukuzobulawa ufonelwa Wellington uba ngaba uzobulawa ufonelwa ejele kuchazwa ngaba wena uthenda welethile uzobulawa utsho ubulawa uba ngaba kumkani nani bheke exile for bani sikhulule namhlanje endaweni yokuba kumkani sikhululeke siyoyika.
Complaints raised focused on issues ranging from stock theft to extortion, from illegal occupation of properties owned by public works to police officers who either lack resources or are accused of colluding with criminals. Some noted that drugs are being sold like sweets in certain corners of Mthatha CBD.
By Minister arriving here, we would have thought that he must address that thing of illegal immigration because it is perpetuated. Drugs were not prevalent in these areas before the arrival of illegal immigrants. So if you can go just down the road in the rank there of North Crest, the drugs are laid bare. They are selling like sweets.
Responding to these concerns, the minister echoed similar sentiments.
People are no longer sure whether crime is out of control or whether crime is still under control. We from Department of Police, we can't say certainly that crime is under control here because people are complaining about drugs that arrive, distribution, usage, and all of that. That is not completely under control. Two, they are complaining about murders. They are complaining about stock theft. They are complaining about illegal occupation of public buildings and so on. They are complaining about extortion, where there is talk of protection fees and all of that. Now, these are the dominant crimes here that are happening. And therefore, these are the crimes that we came here to assess and then take measures to stop.
The hiring of more police officers in the O.R Tambo region will be expedited.
But we are bringing extra police here as a first measure. We are bringing a TRT. We are bringing back NIU. And of course, we are going to be strengthening our crime intelligence because we realize in all reports that our current capacity on crime intelligence is not at the level that we want. They are going to be appointing acting head of crime intelligence here as soon as possible, and they are going to reinforce their appointment.
Premier Oscar Mabuyane called on everyone to assist in the fight against crime.
Crime is a societal matter. It needs all of us, traditional leaders, councillors, mayors. We need to have operations. We can't have operations because the minister is coming. Premier must have operations as we have been doing with the provincial commissioner. Mayors must lead with district commissioners. So we've got to attack crime from all angles. We are working on capacitation of our CPFs through the interventions, also including them as part of our repurposed EPWP programs, but also looking at them in terms of skills development that we're doing with sitters and all that, so that we have got a kind of a sustainable way of looking after our household, looking after our streets. You will never have police in every household. You will never have police in every street. But we can have street committees, we can have people. CPFs are meant to do that and make sure that we make our people to live in peace.
Due to issues raised about allegations of tampering with dockets of criminal cases already in courts, the police minister will convene an urgent meeting with the Justice and Correctional Services Department to address these allegations. Similar engagement will take place in Gqeberha tomorrow. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntsiki, Nohiya in Mthatha.